Human cells are never alone in the human body. And so the fascinating thing that we've discovered over the last 10 years in my lab is that human cells, when in isolation, are always dysfunctional. And they are always pretty much psychotic. Like they behave in these very intensely reactionary methods. That same patient that you took those cells from is not just human. It's a huge ecosystem of bacteria, fungi, candida, and yeast, and all these things that are feeding back to give new information to those human systems, which make them resilient. And so by studying human cells in isolation, we have no idea what human health and healing looks like, because you cannot have human health and healing without a diverse ecosystem. Everything we know about cardiovascular disease, cancer, major depression, these have all been done in isolation models of basic science. And so our biggest flaw, perhaps, in the entire peer-reviewed journal environment is that the premise that we've proved this thing was always done in isolation. And the second law of thermodynamics tells us over and over again that any system in isolation increases its level of chaos. A system that resolves its isolation, becomes part of a community, always expresses syntropy, is the opposite of that. It turns out that human life is syntropic, meaning it organizes itself in lesser and lesser states of chaos rather than increasing chaos. But as soon as you isolate that human being through a huge course of antibiotics and you lose the microbiome, it's going to start increasing its chaos.